Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. If I see it, I cop it. Yeah, hey, yeah. Let's go,
We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of shrimp, if I see it, I cop it. I'm that kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it. We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All of this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of shrimp, if I see it,
Yo, what up? What's going on, you booshes? What's up, you boosh?
If I see it, I cop it. Running through stores, if I see it, I rock it. Yo, girl, if you see it, I got it.
That's the good word, man.
We need all the profit.
That's the good word. That's the good word, Holmes. Yeah, it's a late night Swole.
Life's complicated, no Avril Lavigne.
Super late tonight, super late.
All these rappers just rapping in triplets. Pushing that product, just got a new shipment.
Yeah, welcome to the family, Ryan. Welcome.
I don't get why they with it. We at the top and we throwing the game. All of these peasants will know of my name. All of these blessings, we staying the same. The drip is fluorescent, I'm going insane. Royal genetics all up in my veins. Back me a real one and gave him my name. All of these issues, but no one to blame. Praying that God will just show me the way. Changing the game, got the source code, and I'm off road, and my horses go skirt. One in the same day, of course, no, we in first, yo, all my niggas we were. Fake in the fame, but we all know, cause the source told all you niggas just learn. Talking the same, y'all pseudo, and it's true though, y'all just popping them perks. Taking the stage, got a few shows, let the crew know it's a clouse in the dirt. I am the king and it's my throne, y'all are kind though, they keep calling me.
No, we made it.
If I see it, I cop it. All this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of shrimp, if I see it, I cop it. I'm that kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid.
Who are you watching? Little old me? Little Papa? Little Papa Swole? A little Papa Swolio? Papa Swoliosis? A little Papa Swoliosis?
We only got one life, I'ma get that. If you with that, do not sit back and just wish that you had it. Despite all your witchcraft and your riffraff, this is my gift and you wish that you had it. Tonight gonna bump trap, gonna thump that. Drums in the back and you know that we have it. Girls like where the one at, need to run back. Flee from these niggas, you know that they savage. They acting macho like they Randy Savage. They call me Pablo, the kingpin is at it. I am Apollo, you Rocky, I've had it. Y'all can just follow cause niggas is slacking. I am Jack Sparrow, my verses is cracking. I am the ghost and you rappers is Pac-Man. Out in the coast and I'm getting more blacking. Y'all acting hairy, I'm grabbing the waxing.
See it, I'll cop it. Making gains. Let's go. Some bedtime gains for your sick fucking
The sun
days.
is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Welcome
You know it.
to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Welcome everyone to episode 1068 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and a slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, yas booshes? Welcome to episode 1068, the 68. Thank you for joining me live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. And of course, all you audio peeps with your audio sick fucking gains, Papa Swolio, Daddy's home. Daddy's home, peeps. The late night Swole. It's the late night Swole with Papa Gains. Come here as we stroke the beard and make some sick fucking gains all night long. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get swole and bonerfied. I don't know. I don't know if it's that kind of podcast. A bonerfied podcast. Of course, you don't know. You don't know that every single episode that I've ever done with and without guests have always been without pants. I haven't worn pants in 1068 days. Every single episode has been done au pantalé. I guess that's French for pantless. Someone might want to check that. Wiki that shit. What's going on, babies? Babies, swole babies. Tara, Mike, Ben, Jeremy, Lisa, what's up? Lindsay, Dana, Aaron, Dave, Alicia. You make my workout 1,000 times better. I can get used to this. Well, I don't plan on doing, it depends. This summer might go, it might go two different ways. It might go two different ways because if you follow my Instagram, which I don't know why you would be here if you don't follow my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, follow my Instagram. You should follow my Instagram. What happened earlier on the story, I posted a little video of me outside on the porch. This guy literally has just been bulldozing outside the office window all fucking day. I repeat, all fucking day. It didn't stop till like 6:45, and then my friend Jeb that was on the podcast, you all know him by now. His flight was tonight, so he just flew out. So bye, Jeb. Everyone say bye, Jeb. Safe travels, Jeb. He's in the air right now. So that was cool having him in from out of town. But we were on the porch earlier, just, chilling final day. And this guy was there was no chance I was getting the show done earlier. So I don't know, because if they're working out there over and over again, it's been fine. Generally, it's fine. But sometimes it's just, they bring the big dozers. They bring the really big ones that are just, they're meant for just moving the world. And it's just, but if you listen to the Instagram story that I posted, it's just so fucking loud. Imagine doing, hey, I'm going to do some quality audio. Yeah, not really the time. That's what sucks. That's why there hasn't been another Ask Papa Swolio on YouTube, because even when I'm filming, that's just way too loud. So I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to improvise, but I'll figure it out. It was so loud. Not ideal for recording high quality audio. Not ideal for laying down some tracks, yo. Not ideal. But life is hardly ideal. Thus today, or tonight, right now, this is an episode that just really calls for no days off, really calls for a discussion, really calls for a reminder. So let's everyone tune in. Make sure you got both your ear holes on so I can fuck them both at the same time. It's going to be a knowledge information gangbang right now. You need to remember, whenever it gets tough, even if it's something simple that's just not convenient, it's just something that's not, it doesn't go the way that you have planned, that it doesn't fucking matter. That it doesn't matter. That it doesn't matter whether or not you have everything organized or planned or not. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Life, other things, other situations, they don't care. They don't care. That guy bulldozing, he's doing his job. He doesn't know that I'm trying to do a podcast. So I have to do other things. I had to do other things to make, I had to adjust. So tonight is an evening Swole, which is kind of nice because it's getting hot during the day, and at night it's cooler. So when I turn off the air so it's not loud, I'm not dying quite as much. So maybe the evening Swole, maybe the summer is an evening Swole. Maybe it goes evening in the summer. Maybe we go late night as days get longer. We do some late night Swoles, right? I rock you to sleep in the summer. So maybe there will be some more early morning or evening Swoles, which is totally fine. But I had to adjust, and we haven't done this one this late in a while. I think recently we did one, but these two were like the first ones that have been this late in a while. And usually we go late sometimes when I'm traveling, I'm getting in from out of town, and it's just I couldn't do it earlier, so I had to do it after I got home from the flight. Sometimes we do these late night ones, which are great. They're cool. I love it. And I mentioned in the pre-roll that it's cool when we have a late night show, because a lot of you that maybe can't normally catch it at the other times, hey, at night, maybe right now, wherever you are, you're free, and you're not normally free when we go live. So it's cool. It hits a new aspect of the audience. So I talk to some of you, I see screen names and names show up that I don't normally see, but there's some people that are here no matter what time of day. So reps and respect to all of you that tune in and turn up for all the episodes, no matter what time of day. So cheers. Let's see here. What's going on over here? Had a hair on my screen and I blew it off. Now my sister thinks I was blowing you a kiss. Oh, Han Brolo. What's up? Hello. Project Get Paid, Get Paul Strong. Finally get to go on holiday for a few days over Easter. First break in 5 years. No gym at all, but going to do yoga on the beach in the evening as the sun goes down. That, my friends, is one of the best times to do yoga. Anywhere on the beach, sunrise, sunset, sun's going down, nice, cool colors in the sky, beautiful. I know. I know. Variety is spicy shit. I dig. Nice cup. Yeah, you like it? It's oh sorry, hit the microphone. It's like a his and hers cup. This one's got a mustache. Of course, it doesn't have a beard because I mean it's not a perfect cup. You're gonna have to get you got to get a Swolenormous cup if you want the real deal. Let's see. Fuck 'em up, Papa. All right, I'll do my best. I do my bestest. Fuck 'em up, Papa. Let's see. I know. Well, that's why if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me like on Instagram stories, you'll know if we're doing something and it's like kind of extra late. I mentioned this earlier. I said it was going to have to be later on. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit earlier than right now, but it's cool. As long as we do it regularly, we do our best, but we adapt. So, your schedule, whether you're trying to go to the gym in the morning or the evening, something's going to come up, something's going to happen with the car, something's going to happen with the kids, something's going to happen with work. You might get traffic, you might not get traffic. I mean, shit happens. You have to learn how to adapt and adjust and kind of work around it because you just can't control shit all the time. You have to work around it, and it's not always convenient. And I did want to get to sleep early tonight. I wanted to. We will, and we're not going to be here too late, but I might not just get as much stuff as I was hoping to do afterwards and just trying to get an early start. I want to get back on an early morning routine. I've been talking about that for a while. I feel great when I'm up early in the morning. I just don't feel like I get as much accomplished if I'm up super late. I don't feel as energized. I don't feel as positive. Believe it or not, I don't feel as positive when I wake up later in the day. I feel like I'm losing daylight. I feel like I missed daylight. But however, when I'm up late, and I don't know if you all believe in being a morning person or a night person, but when I'm up late, I get all my ideas. I get really creative, and I have a lot of output when I'm up super late. So it's tough. Like I really like to be up late. And it's so different being up late than it is early in the morning. When you're up late, maybe it's that creativity kind of tap into some like delirium because you're tired. But when I'm on that kind of late night schedule, super creative. My mind's racing. It's quiet, can focus. So I battle between that, but I feel better. I do feel better, like as a person, like with energy and health wise. I feel better when I get up early. Joseph Marsh on Facebook, is yoga safe for any body type? Yeah, 1000% it is. No question about it. Now, whenever you talk about exercise, if something's right for someone, like you can't talk generally because there could be someone that is maybe has a special situation that it might not be optimal. Like if you have an injury, it depends on what the injury is or what the problem is and what type of yoga you're doing. But if you're overweight, yoga is great because it's low impact and it helps you control your body. It helps you move in multiple directions. It helps you strengthen muscles that are commonly weak. It could be uncomfortable. It might be challenging to bend or to twist or to balance, but you can use chairs to support yourself and things of that nature. But it's great for all levels. There's wheelchair yoga for people that are maybe more immobile. You can still practice yoga from a chair. This is tea. This is tea, actually. Yeah, no coffee. No coffee. I do like evening coffee, but no, I'm not going to be drinking coffee anymore at night. Unless for some reason I'm pulling an all-nighter and I have to stay up all night. But I really don't. That really doesn't really happen. It's more like something that I do because I tend to stay up. I can stay up. I have no problem staying up if I want to, but I'm trying to play in my head and I want to, reset more. What time do you think is waking up late? That's a good question. I don't know, maybe in like the early afternoon or late morning. It depends. Sometimes I don't like to, well, what's really important for me, first off, is that I'm getting enough sleep. I don't want to do the going to sleep late and getting up super early because then you're just not getting sleep and it's not good for the body. But if you're going to sleep late and you feel like you function better when you go to sleep late and you get up later, but you're getting the sleep, you're getting the hours that you need, I think that can vary from person to person. How many hours at night that you need. Most people need more, but there are some people that can function just fine off less. There's some genetic changes. Some people are just naturally, they can recover in shorter periods of time. They don't need quite as much sleep, and most people need wherever the averages are 7, 8, 9 hours. I tend to feel like I need more. But for me, when I'm on a good schedule, I feel great. But when I'm, get up early and then I'm up late and then I hate getting thrown out of that. But I think that's what everyone feels. I don't think I'm unique. It's like, where the fuck is all this mental clarity during the day at a decent hour? Yeah. I wonder if there's a correlation between time of day and creative thought process. Going to see if there's any research there. There might be. I think a lot of creative people are kind of have weird schedules. And that's the thing. I don't necessarily want to, if I have a great idea and I'm on a roll, I don't like to shut that off at night, because what happens is a lot of times I can't shut that off. If I'm on a creative track or I'm editing something really great, I want to, I will stay up. I would prefer to stay up till 6 a.m. to finish an edit than to stop it and then continue the next day. It depends on where I'm in the edit. And if it's something creative and it's something with humor and I'm on a roll, I like to usually just finish it. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. But sometimes that can, of course, roll into the next day and then I'm affecting other things. I'm not being naive about it. So I don't like changing my schedule. I don't know. I like that late night grind hustle type thing. And I just function well on that. But like I was mentioning, I do like it when I'm really rested, when I get up early and I go and I crush my work and I'm done already, like 7:30, already worked out, already crushed it, back, showered. I just feel like I can take on the day and I can get a lot more done. Psychologically, I just feel better. So I think that's just the best way to aim for. It's just for me, it's hard to get back on that schedule when I'm on the late night tip for a while. I think it's also hard because I'm in front of electronics all the time. If you work in front of a computer, some of you probably do a lot of computer work, but I'm always here. So I'm getting stimulated by a lot of things. So I try to shut down earlier so I can have that ramp down time. So maybe one of the benefits, or don't even really realize it, but I'm doing so much work, you stay up later, you're more exhausted, then you crash, but then you still sleep. But I don't like waking up late and seeing the time and being like, oh, I don't know. I still feel like I'm missing half the day, even if I'm awake the same amount as I would be if I was up at 5 or 6. I just feel like I'm missing it because the sun starts to set. It's natural. It's evolution. It's biology. So you can't really fight that too much. So, but the whole point of this episode is to just say, look, it's almost, it's coming up on 11. So we'll be wrapping it up here soon because I want everyone else to get to bed too. But right now, it's almost coming up on 11 o'clock, but this is what I'm doing because my friend, it just didn't work out earlier. There was tons of fucking noise and construction. This is the time of day. So what am I going to do? I'm either going to bitch and complain and not do it and be like, oh, I couldn't do it, I missed a day, or I'm going to do it and then I'll get back on it. I'll do the best that I can. So you have to adapt. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not living in a vacuum. There's other variables in this world that's going to determine what happens in my day besides just me. I can control a bunch. I can control a lot to a point. And then after a while, it's just out of my control. And I have to, you do what you prepare your stuff. You prepare what you need to prepare, food, training, right? Your rides, your transportation, your schedule, the best you can. But then as things come up, you just kind of adjust and shift it around. And a lot of times that's much more possible than people realize, especially if you prioritize what you need to do for you, for your nutrition, for your health, for your training, for your stuff, prioritize your shit. Put yourself number one, put yourself at the top of the list. And a lot of things will change, those outcomes or what you're trying to accomplish. A lot of that changes when you give yourself that top of the food chain look. Be selfish, make sure you're getting yours, make sure you are putting yourself in the position to succeed, and then you can help others, but make sure you're getting yours. I'm a night owl. I work 3 to 11. I typically go to bed at 3 a.m. and wake up every day at 9 to 9. Yeah, or 9 to 9:30. Do I take naps? I don't take naps. I usually don't. I don't need to. I don't need to generally. Here's the thing. If I get up super early, I could definitely do a nap. If I get up super early, because maybe it's because I didn't get as much sleep as I should have during the night. But if I get up early, we're talking 4:35, I go to the gym super early and had a good workout and I get a lot of stuff done, a nap could be something that I'm down with. I'm not against naps. I'm not against that. Are naps bad for you? I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible that a nap is bad for you. What do you mean by bad for you? If you're tired, you need sleep. So if you take a nap, I don't see how that could be bad for you if you are using naps in place of better quality sleep at night. That might be what the research is. If you have someone that reads an article or that's giving their opinion, if you say, is it better to get this amount of sleep and then take a nap every day, as opposed to going to sleep at this time and getting this full block of, I would say, of course, the latter. But if you're tired and you need to take a nap and you take one, if your body didn't necessarily need it on some level, maybe that's something that you need. It's a period of de-stressing. My favorite trap exercise, I don't really do anything focused for the traps anymore. I mean, shrugs like anything else. But I do like, for me, for traps, I don't think about upper traps. You might be thinking of upper traps. See, there's the middle and the lower trapezius. I do a lot of lower trap and middle trap work. I do a lot of prone presses and cobras and stuff like that. So if you're asking me what my favorite trap muscle is, it's the lower trapezius. It's the one that most people forget. And that's why if you want to have balance, if you want to get into those positions better, if you want to have more range of motion, you need to have the right muscles that are activated. And if you're forgetting major muscles like the lower trapezius, you're going to have limited motion. You're going to have limited ability to get your arms up over your head. You're going to have limited range of motion in the shoulder girdle if you don't get that same type of extension in your back because your lower traps aren't activating. So that could be something that's a problem. Prone press is great. Prone press is great for the middle and lower traps. It's great for the posterior deltoid. It's great for the rhomboids. It's great for everything. It's great for the upper traps too. It's great for the whole system. When done properly. Is a fantastic. Joseph Marsh. Oh, you're welcome, man. Just want to say thank you for what you do. You're helping my wife and I change our lives one day at a time. Respect. Thank you. My pleasure. Look at this. It's the place where we all come to get along and to make some sick fucking gains. Frank, if I nap for more than 35 minutes, then yes, it ruins my sleep. I think there's something to be said for when you go for, I think, more than 20 minutes, you go into like a deeper REM sleep. I mean, you have to check that, fact check that, but I think you go into a deeper REM sleep and then, you want to stay like, it's like 20 minutes and then 40 minutes, you want to wait till you're like at a higher level, like you're not as deep when you come out of a nap, or you want to come out of that nap before you go too deep into REM sleep or something like that. I remember reading something like that. Yeah, I've heard of people taking like 10-minute cat naps. 10 minutes is a kind of time frame when you're just not sure. I'm never sure. Did I fall asleep? I can't tell. I don't know if I fall asleep. Did I just blink for a long time? Keep the good work you're doing. Amazing. Love your videos. Well, thank you so much. By the way, everyone, I have so much content coming for the Ask Papa Swole. There's a lot more of those coming on YouTube, and I'm going to keep on doing a lot more of that stuff and sharing them on Instagram as well. So I did another post in my Instagram story. So those of you, and Facebook stories doesn't work like this. So if you're on Facebook, you might want to go check over on Instagram. In my story, I put a little sticker for Ask Papa Swolio. So you can drop your question there as well. So I'll be answering those in the clips here on Instagram. And I'll also be putting those on the YouTube videos because I'm taking from YouTube and from Instagram and all over the place, from Twitter, Snapchat, wherever I get questions. So those videos, I love doing the Ask Papa Swolio. I love doing the Q&A. I love asking and talking about what you want me to talk about because it makes it really contextual. Whatever you want to know right now, it's not just the subject that I want to bring up. It's not just the subject that I'm going to lay some smack on you. It's you picking the topic essentially for a few moments while I give you my opinion or my answer. So it's super cool. And I really love it when you ask me questions. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that. I'm doing a lot more of that. I'm taking screenshots in the Instagram story. I might answer some of them there, but a lot of those and most of those are going to be for Ask Papa Swolio episodes. And I'll put those on Instagram and IGTV and on YouTube and shit like that. But it's super cool. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of all that. And there will be some more nuts on chin if it comes up. If there's something that I want to put my nuts on, of course, I'll do some nuts on chin. So if you have, look, and I'll leave you all with this tonight. If you have a specific topic or something that, hey, maybe Papa can put his sack on this, send it my way. Send me a little bit about what you saw online and send me a link. And I get tons of them sent to me already, but I might regret saying this, but send me if you come across someone or something or some piece of equipment that you think is some jabroni shit or something that you have ask a question. So maybe I'll do some content on that. So it's great because you help me because I only have two eyes and a lot of times I'm looking at my shit. So if you find something, send it my way and I'm happy to take a look at it when I get a chance. So yeah, Sir Buttons. Thank you. I love your unapologetic take on health and wellness. When I try to address it, I get attacked, but I'm glad there's someone else that shares my ideals and views on health. And that's actually, we'll end on that. That's one of the things that I've realized since doing all this content and doing the podcast, how many people out there think the same. And I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool because obviously we don't do PC shit here. We don't tiptoe around things. We use the language we want to. We do everything uncensored. And the only thing that's not welcome is just blatant hate and racism and shit like that, like the standards. But you're free to say your mind. And I think that's important. But we're talking about the real things that are going to help the most people. And, my approach on fitness, health, life, and all these different aspects, I love just the reaction and the response. And it's fun to find all of you. It's fun to have all of you tune in and just to see how many people from all over the world have similar mindsets. And there's a lot of different people with opinions out there. There's a lot of great podcasts, a lot of great videos, but it's great just to connect on different levels with people around the world, around the country that literally have the same feelings as you and agree. And like, yeah, I think that's exactly correct. Or I disagree. And I think this is, a great way as well. And you share that. And it's just, it's something that we can all keep on growing with. So it's super cool. East Coast, West Coast is getting late, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. We'd be here all night long, but I want to crush it again tomorrow. So I'm going to do a couple grunts for the road, and I'm going to send you all on your way. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1068 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. And I will see you tomorrow for episode 1069. As always, make sure you turn on your post notifications. Check my Instagram story for the latest. Drop your question when I ask for it. And you'll be seeing a lot more content, a lot more stuff coming up this week. I'm excited. I'm stoked to get back and to get some pumps on and just to keep on crushing it. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you, those of you that I missed, or I'll see you a little bit earlier. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how loud it is. Maybe we'll brave it. Maybe we'll forge the river and we'll do battle. Maybe we'll do battle with the bulldozer tomorrow. We'll be like, fuck you. We were here first, but we'll do it tomorrow, episode 1069. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.